she continued with him as her supervisor. Supervising what, my pants? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, you're very much welcome. My name is Citation Fraser and you're welcome to my space on YouTube. Please do me a favor by subscribing down below. Road to 600, guys. We're almost at 600. Make this possible. Please subscribe down below. This is going to be a very juicy conversation, so I would love you to leave your opinions in the comment section. Please leave your opinions in the comment section. I reply all my comments, all of them, and give this video a like, share with a friend, share it with your sister, your brother, anybody you need to share this video with, because this is a very important conversation. In my previous video, I told you guys I was going to watch Citation and I was going to come back and give you guys my verdict on the movie. If you've not seen this movie, I will advise you to see it first before you watch this. And yeah, let's get right into this video. First of all, it's a Kunle Afolayan film, and if you don't know, I know Kunle Afolayan for his amazing, beautiful cinematography. I mean, the pictures are so vibrant and all of that. So yeah, of course, Citation had all of that. Cinematography was on point and I loved it. Then we had Temi Otedola. That was the reason why. In fact, that's the reason 90% of people are watching Citation because of Temi Otedola. I mean, our baby girl for life. And we give it up for Temi Otedola's beauty. Oh, it's a beauty that I've not seen. Oh my god, we know Temi to be a beautiful young lady, but in that movie she looked amazing. I have my reservations for this Citation. I'm not here to bash. This is just my honest opinion about the movie. Yeah, so Temi played the role Moremi Olua in the movie, and she's this naive young Yoruba girl who schooled abroad and came back to Nigeria for her masters, which does that even happen? She is in school and then she gets assaulted by her lecturer. Now, why did Temi not speak Yoruba fluently? Temi spoke French fluently, but Yoruba was a I mean, if you watch the premiere to the movie, she said, oh, she had to speak French to her francophone speaking friends, to her friends for like some time so she could brush up on her French. Couldn't she do that for Yoruba as well? Like, her Yoruba was really wrong now, wrong. No. And you know Kunle Afolayan is big on heritage, big on his culture and his tradition, so you know you are going to expect some spice of Yoruba in his movies, any of his movies. I mean, you should have brushed up a little, but okay. Then another thing I did not like about this movie was the representation of Christians in the movie. I don't like this. This is very annoying. Like, why? Okay, we know you want to put a Christian character in the movie. Must she now look as if she's suffering? If you want to tie your hair, tie it well. If you want to wear turtleneck, wear it properly. If you want to wear a shirt, at least iron it. Look at the girl that acted I don't even know if she was supposed to be a Christian or what. She just looked so shabby. The Christian girl in the class too, that one looked so, and then she sounded stupid. I don't sound stupid, and I believe I'm a Christian. I don't sound stupid. Please. What's that one? They say what happened. She said in Jesus' name, I believe God will intervene. Are you dumb? What's that? If you're a girl, if you are a human being with sense, that movie is going to provoke you. At every mistake that Moremi made, you will be screaming at the top of your voice like, can't you see? Baby girl, can't you see? Use your head now. What's wrong with you? And then my brother kept saying, oh, so this is how girls are now. I don't even want to believe that's how girls are. I want to believe we are intelligent, bold, sensible human beings. We're not stupid. Because Moremi's character was just sheer stupidity. Like, she was so stupid. It's annoying. What is your problem? So I'm going to talk from a Nigerian student perspective. Now, as a Nigerian student, in no circumstance should you ever, and I mean ever, be in such a relationship with your lecturer. Not to talk of a married lecturer. It's not done. Let's even forget school, in the academic institution. Your day-to-day life, in life generally, you are not, why would you be in that kind of relationship with a married man in the first place? You should know your boundaries. You should know your boundaries, sis. Like, which one is this one you're teaching? So there was a scene where she was leaving class and then her lecturer, he had a problem with his car. In fact, that was their first one-on-one interaction. So he had a problem with his car, and his car kept jerking, and she was passing and she saw him, and then she asked, "Oh, Professor Lucien, what's wrong with your car?" And Baba now comes and is like, "Oh my god, I don't know how to drive a stick, which is a manual car." And then she now proceeds to say, "Oh, okay, I know how to drive a manual car, let me teach you." You say what? Wait, let's break this down. So you're walking on the road, your lecturer is having a problem with their car. You get there and it's not even a matter of let's push the car, let's find boys to push the car, let me help you look for a mechanic, let me help you look for a cab, let me help you, quick action. It is, "I don't know how to drive a manual car," and your next immediate reply is, "Let me teach you." I just feel like she's a genuinely nice person, and she was just trying to be nice. But please, sister, you are not supposed to be that nice, especially somebody of the opposite sex who is older than you, who is your freaking lecturer and a married man. You are not allowed to be that nice. It is not done anywhere. Don't do that. People are sick. There are a lot of mad, sick people in this world. You don't give them room to infiltrate you and to come and abuse you. You don't. You make your boundaries known and make them clear. You don't water his obsession and his sick mentality. You don't do that. And I feel like that's what Moremi did in this movie. She probably didn't know what she was doing, but indirectly that was what she was doing. You don't do that. What's your business with your lecturer not knowing how to drive a manual car and you want to teach him? I was watching the movie and I'm like, There was this scene where, because he was her course supervisor. Now, when I was doing my project in school, I also had a male project supervisor, and I never went to go and see my project supervisor alone. In my faculty, you have offices inside offices inside offices. My supervisor's office unfortunately was inside one office that was inside another office. And in my faculty, there was no network. There's never network in my faculty. My faculty is huge. Even if anything happens to you, if you shout, before they will hear you. So I'm not saying that my supervisor was molesting. He never did. He was a wonderful man. But I never even allowed anything to happen. I never even gave him a chance to prove to me whether he was a good person or it was. I did not allow it. If I'm going to see him, I'm sure the man even noticed. I'll stand by the door. Or if I need to go in, I'll go with a friend. If I didn't get a friend and I just need to dash in, I will look around me. If there are people on that floor, I'm not saying my lecturer did anything to me. He didn't do anything. He was a wonderful man. But I'm just trying to explain to you the precautionary measures I took in case of incasity. I don't trust anybody, and that's how you should be. If you are female, you're watching this video, even if you are male, don't trust anybody. You don't know who is mad. Don't give them the opportunity to come and abuse you. And there are different kinds of relationships. It's not everybody you should do laugh and all your 32 teeth should show. Are you mad? No, don't ever do that, my dear. As I was saying, she now went to see her lecturer, and then the lecturer now started saying some funny things about having his imaginations of having sex with her, and she was still sitting there in that office. When I was watching that scene, I was like, I don't understand. This man is telling you that he wants to ride you, that he knows that you will be better on top. Abi, what was he saying? And you are still sitting down there looking at his feet, like you are seated. Stood up from his seat because he was sitting directly opposite her. He stood up from his seat, you were still sitting down there. He moved around the table, you were still sitting down there. Ah, Jesus. He came close to you, you were still sitting down there. You now asked him, are we done? Can I leave? Oh, girls, if you are watching this video, see, before he finishes the statement, you stand up and you start shouting. Like, you'll be telling him, I don't understand what you're saying. Don't say, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. Like, shout so that he will know that this one is mad and she's about to cause a scene. Shout, and as you're shouting, be walking out of that place. What am I saying, walking? Be running out of that place. Which one is this one you're sitting there, you're still asking, can I leave? She stood up, and as she was going, the man now said, oh, you know my favorite color is red. She now looked at her trousers. You know when you sit as girls and your jeans goes down, then your pants will not show. So her pants was, and her top was short, so her pants was not showing. So the color of her pants was red. That was why the man said my favorite color was red. She now looked at the pants. She now looked at him. She was not like, why so slow? Do you know anything could have happened to you at that point? When somebody has done this to you, what is your next line of action? Let me tell you what you should do. Or one of the things you should do. You don't even have to have a back and forth with him. Just run out of that place. Leave that place immediately. You are not safe. So you leave that place immediately. Then you go and report. I will go straight to the school authority. I will go and report. I will go to my dean. I will report. I will go to a female lecturer I'm close to. I will report. Anybody that cares to hear. So I would request for another supervisor. Why does he have to be my supervisor? Is he the only one in that school? She did not do that. She continued with him as her supervisor. Supervising what? My pants? Now they now had a field trip. The same lecturer that was already saying nonsense to her organized a field trip to. Okay, there's nothing wrong if you want to go for the field trip, right? Okay, go for the field trip, sweetheart. But never, under any circumstance, be alone with this man. Why are you still talking to this man? You did not report him. You did not, nothing. You didn't do anything. You are still having a normal relationship with him. Are you alright? Like, is your brain really, really functioning? There was like this village boy that came. He tapped Moremi. She turned. I was like, je m'appelle. Comment tu t'appelles? Je m'appelle. And then the boy's like, his name is Samba. And the boy starts directing her. You know when you are watching Alice in Wonderland, how the bird directed her and then she was lost. That's how they directed Nancy. That's how they directed Moremi. And the boy was just running and Moremi was just following the boy. In a country you've never been to, you don't know the place, you don't know the boy, you don't know anybody in that place, you've never been to the place, somebody just comes, taps you and starts walking and you start following the person. Is it jazz? Is it touch and follow? I say if you're watching this film, you'll be angry. Are they doing you for your village? And when they get to the place, immediately she turns, the boy disappears and he runs off. You did not follow him. I say, come here, oh. Who told you to bring me here? And you follow him and you run with the boy. You saw the boy running off and you just smiled and turned back. There's a problem because I cannot relate. What's transpiring? What's going on? Then while you are there admiring the beauty and nature and whatever, Professor Lucien walks into the place. You did not immediately run away. You stood there. You were not smiling with him. How are you, Professor? Having a conversation with him. And he proceeds to leave the place. I even thought that's where they will rape her. But the professor leaves the place. And then you say, no, please don't go, stay. When I saw this part, I was like, no. There's no remedy. See, there were so many annoying parts. Now let's fast forward. You people should go and watch the film, but let's fast forward to the part where the act actually happened. So the professor organized an Easter party in his house. He invited the whole class. Quite alright, he did that. But why would I, in my right senses, after this man has thrown some advances at me, go to his house for a party? As per what now? No, as per what? Okay, before that, I even jumped. I forgot one part. When during the field trip that they went for, the professor also tried to kiss her. Let's say right then at that point when everything happened, she was under shock. Because even though I cannot relate to that, because I will violate, I will give you her slap, you sisters. She did not do anything. Then she got back to school. You didn't tell anybody. The lecturer now came to apologize for trying to kiss you. You say yes. I cannot relate. This film, I cannot relate. I cannot relate. If you're a girl and you're doing this, oh God, stop it. Stop giving people opportunity to come and violate you. Protect yourself. You don't know who is mad. So she goes to his house for the party. Okay, you go for the party. Must you eat there? I don't know. She did not trade it. Because all these things my mother told me from the very beginning. I even have instances of where a guy touched my bum bum when I was I think I was maybe 6. I was very small. I was about 6 because I just had my accident that time. And there was this guy that came to my house. I remember he was a plumber, and he came to plumb something, did some plumbing work in the house. And then I went out to the compound to play with my dog Fatima, and this man just comes and like, he taps my bum and he's like, fine girl, or something funny like that. I remember that instant till today because the way my mother reacted was, oh, beautiful. And I ran inside immediately, screaming. From outside, I was screaming and I ran inside. I ran upstairs. I went to meet my mom out there. Mommy, 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 that man just touched my bum. So this girl went to this man's house. She now decided to eat the food. Why would you eat the food? No, why would you eat the food? Now she ate the food and she started purging. You were purging. What's the next thing for you to do? Carry your bag and go home, Abi. Moremi did not go home. Moremi sat down in that house and went to use the man's toilet, and she was there for over 30 minutes. I said this film can never make sense to me. I don't understand the film. Like, I don't want to believe that any girl in this world is that stupid. Like, I don't want to believe it. You went... Now, she was in toilet for over 30 minutes. She was there for so long, to the extent that everybody, all her classmates, the party finished and all of them went home. Moremi was still inside her toilet. Hey God. Moremi now came out of the toilet and she saw that everybody had gone. Please, as a wise person, what are you supposed to do? If I'm in that situation, as I am looking at the lecturer, I'm looking at the door, I'm looking at bottle. Those are the 3 things. Anything sharp, anything big, anything strong to break his head is the 3rd thing I'm looking at. So that as I am saying, oh, I'm going, no, before you say, where are you going to? I've carried this in, bam, broken his head, open the door, run outside. Plus, as I started shouting, that I'm going, self will not be, I am going, I am. I'm not saying you can be too ready for things like this, but I'm just saying that you should at least have some level of, I feel this is emotional intelligence. Just your brain gotta be moving 360. You need to be calculating every moment. I know so many people, unfortunately, they've been calculative and then it still ended up bad, but you don't allow it get to that point. You don't, my darling. Now, Moremi comes out of the toilet. Instead of her to do these things that I just listed, what did she say? Oh, where is everybody? You are still asking. No, you are really still asking where is everybody. They are on my head. Come and collect them from my head. The man now says, oh, that they've all gone. She now says, okay, I better get going now. Stay there. Bring mats and sleep. The man now says, okay, before you go, can you help me clean up? Clean up what? Did I help you cook the food? Am I the one that says you work? Why am I helping you to clean? Now, she now sat down there and helps him clean. I think I should end the video here because people are already... I'm sure you're angry. Are you not angry? Because me, I'm angry. I'm pissed. What? She now started cleaning. The man now told her that, oh, that he told somebody in the UN about her and he referred her and they will be calling her for an interview in New York. I mean, that's big. If somebody tells me that's big. What do you say? You say thank you, right? And Moremi jumped and hugged him. Why are you hugging him? Now, that was everything just went south. You went to go and hug him. Baba now say, the guy is sick. Oh, the guy, this is not a normal person. You need to be smart when you're working with people that are not mad, that are mad. Sorry, because he's mad. He's not a normal person. Because on a normal person, if you are nice to the person, if you're just being a good, if you're just genuinely nice to somebody, it doesn't give the person the right to come and violate you. But when you are genuinely nice to a mad person, it rings in their head that you're giving them green light. That's why you need to be careful because you don't know who is mad and who is not mad. Yes. So you don't wait until they come and prove to you that they are mad before you say, okay, this one is mad. Just keep your distance. That's how me I see it happen. And then, of course, they were alone in the house. There was nobody there. The man was already mad. Pushed her to the chair and started choking her until because her boyfriend was a karate kid. So that's another part of the movie that was so beautiful. I mean, he played that role well. You know, Nigerian films, they will go and put doctor that doesn't know anything about medicine. He will not look stupid. But they actually put somebody that knew something about karate and he played the role well. Thumbs up to you guys. So her karate boyfriend had taught her some self-defense skills, which every girl should have. Please have that. So she learned some self-defense skills and fought and hit him and pushed him over. She was very lucky because this man was bigger than her. She was very lucky and I'm happy for her. She tried to escape. Now you're trying to escape, you should always carry something to break somebody's head now, and she's looking for a bag. You just escape rape, you're looking for your bag. What is that now, Moremi? Stop it. Like, she was looking for a bag and there was a bottle right beside her. She ran away. She's not even reports at that time, which I understand. I'm not even going to blame her for not reporting because that's very traumatic and whatever. Always tell somebody. It's good to tell somebody. It might not be easy, but it's good to tell somebody. Tell somebody. Now that's where I'm going to end it. In a nutshell, with all this shouting, I've been trying to say that, please. Number one, people are mad. Male or female. I'm not even going to put this, oh, it's a male thing or it's a female thing. There are boys that get raped as well. So, people are mad. Now, in this life, you are the only sane person. I'm laughing, but I'm telling people something. This is a serious conversation. You are the only sane person. Repeat after me. You are the only sane person. Always protect yourself first. It's not your business if he knows how to drive manual or not. It's not your business if he has food in his house or not. Don't go and give him food in his house. Be careful. If you must, go with people. Let people be there. You don't go to isolated places. You don't be alone with the opposite gender. Don't. Because you don't know who is mad. I don't know, but it's just a reflex. You need to be careful. Think of yourself. Be selfish. Don't come here and be telling me I'm teaching. Think of yourself first. Now this situation could have gone left. What if he succeeded in raping her now? That's a scar she'll have to take for the rest of her life. Because what? She was teaching somebody how to drive car and she was being a nice person. Nice for what? Then they had scenes where she was alone with him in the garden. Is it love, garden of love? I be love with the garden. I be, what are you people? What's that? Even if you didn't have ulterior motive, by the time you're always there, don't let devil go and use people for your on top of your matter. By the time you're always there, the man will be looking at you. That's when you'll be realizing that this girl is very fine. No. Look at her fine face. Look at her fine body. Look at her skin. Oh, look at her smile. That's when the devil will now start planting seeds in his heart. And before you know it now, Kasala will burst. I've come to the end of this video. Please, you will give me your opinions down below. I'm sure I've forgotten some points that I wanted to highlight. I'm done talking. Bye, guys.